Hello guys, I wanted to talk with you today about the Russian ban on many social media and news organizations and their access to Russia and to the Russian people and Russian sources of information. And I wanted to talk about how some of these sources and social media sites outside of the Russian outside of the ones who have been banned and are outside of the Russian approval, how they are now getting in and how they're getting information as well as getting access to the Russian population. So they're using a variety of somewhat complicated internet techniques, such as mirrored sites, mirrored websites. I remember gained prominence with WikiLeaks and Julian Assange, and has since still been a viable way of putting. Well, the concept is to put as many copies of your site out as possible, so that if a government or if one site is taken down, then there are multiple more that you can direct people to a different domain. So mirrored sites is still being used, and it's even better if, and apparently there's something else called CDN, or Content Delivery Network, and that is a network of proxy servers and in their data centers. So when they put the mirrored sites within the content delivery network, then it makes those sites even harder to take down because they become part of the structure of the CDN, while also being difficult to take out because they're mirrored, so there are multiple sites that are the same exact content. So in addition to mirrored sites and CDN, they have encrypted messaging apps that they're using regularly, such as WhatsApp or Telegram. So WhatsApp and Telegram, they're mainly using for the purpose of trying to alert their followers of what domains are active. So if the Russian government were to block one of your sites, the most used, like these site that you're directing your viewers to, you can then use WhatsApp or Telegram, one of these encrypted messaging apps, to then alert your viewers, subscribers, whoever, of what domains remain active that you would direct them to. Other sites are using, they're also there's been use of Tor networks, so by both news sites and social media. So Tor is a way of it's a way to avoid tracing by encrypting internet traffic and directing it to thousands of servers worldwide. So it's another way of not making your source, your ability to be traced. It makes it much more anonymous. So, but an example of how this is being used now is Twitter has launched a Tor service in order to reach out to Russians directly. So Twitter is finding a way around this by encrypting their internet traffic and rerouting it to thousands of servers worldwide. So that's the Tor network in a nutshell. So, and then there's another concept called circumvention technology. Circumvention technology. Or even censorship circumvention technology. So that would be this program called Python, Python, is an example of this censorship circumvention technology, which is being used by some of these news and social media outlets to circumvent censorship. So, and then one that most people are familiar with if they use YouTube and watch the ads is a VPN, or a virtual private network. But this is more as a response by the Russian people. So I don't know to what capacity the actual media are using this, but the Russian people have been turning to VPNs in growing numbers because of because of what they're not able to access as Russian citizens. So in conclusion, you've got mirrored sites, you've got content delivery networks, encrypted messaging apps, Tor networks, circumvention technology, and VPNs all being used, all being in play here to some capacity in order to connect the Russian people to the West and independent media, and to also allow independent media an eye into what's going on the ground in Russia. So a series of tactics being used here, innovative tactics that are complicated beyond the scope of this channel. I certainly am not an expert on programming or this kind of encryption, or encryption technology or anything like that. So but fascinating stuff here, and it's sure to progress as these sanctions and the banning of products and people from back and forth between the West and Russia continues. So thank you guys.